welcome back to my channel. Today I have a Trader Joe's haul for you guys. It's been a minute. We have not done a Trader Joe's haul here in a while. So this year I kind of wanted to maybe see how it would go of doing like a brand new haul every single Monday as I do, but we're from a different place. So I really haven't repeated too many places this year. And I think there's a pro and con to that. I wanted to kind of give you something different week to week from different places, see what you can find. But then on the flip side, I haven't been to Trader Joe's in like over a month. That doesn't work for me. It's my favorite store, and I know it's a favorite for a lot of you as well, so I might have to like sneak this one in a little more often. But with that said, since I have not been there in a while, I actually was able to get my hands on some new items that I've seen circulating online, but since I haven't been there in person, I haven't like seen in person. I want to say, in fact, the last time I was there, I believe actually it was like literally the next day from when I was there is when they got their like Beyond Meat burger patties. Now it's still the Trader Joe's version and stuff, but basically it's mimicking that. So again, they've been there about a month now. I just haven't gotten them, but I got them today. Anyway, and I actually found a few other new items as well, so I wanted to share that with you. I feel like I did really well. I don't know if anyone cares or not, but if you are newer to my channel, we are a family of 3. I have my husband and our son who eats like a fiend. He is almost 10 and it's that stage of like they just don't stop. It's crazy. But we're trying really hard though too to be kind of on a budget. Our budget is about $200 a week for groceries, but that also includes like cleaning supplies and toothpaste and those kinds of things too. So some weeks we hit that and some weeks we are like half of that. But for the most part, you pretty much, if you've been following, see week to week, our hauls are about $140 or so a week. And that's usually pretty standard. And then throughout the week, we pick up a few things here and there. There it is, you know. But I will tell you, I feel like I spent maybe a little bit more this time, but I also got my hands on a lot of organic stuff this time. Last week I did Winco and I really enjoyed it and I got a lot of things. I did. But to give you a little update on that, if you have not seen that haul, I felt like the produce in general wasn't that great. Like it looked good and everything when I purchased it, but the flavor, meh. And it kind of went bad a little bit faster too. So I was kind of bummed with that. So it's all kind of relative, right? You might spend a little less, but if you end up wasting food or throwing things out, you know, because they didn't last for you, are you really saving too? Anyway, I feel like I spent about $20 more this week than I have been, but it's not really like a major deal. And again, I feel like I got a lot of good eats, so it's okay. But I don't know, I just thought I would tell you guys that. But that's kind of what we've been focusing on, is staying within that budget. And we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this haul. Please do give it a thumbs up. I will put the prices with everything for you guys. And if you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you do not miss any future videos from me. I love to have you guys come along and give your guys' input too on recipe ideas as we go over what I bought, because you sure inspire me to try new things, because I do get stuck in my ruts. I really do. I love the food I eat, but we need a change sometimes, and you guys help me with that. So yeah, thank you. Anyway, guys, let's get into this haul. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you very, very soon. Here I do still have a decent amount of green apples for sure. I have some bananas that are almost on their way out, but actually perfect right now, and a few lemons, but just to share that with you of what we already have. And let's just get into this thing. I have these piñata apples here. They have 1 bag left of these. They are organic. And how big is this? This is 5 pounds. And I normally go for the Honey Crisp apples. Those are my all-time favorite. I love them. But you know what? They didn't look great this time there. So I saw these and I thought the price was pretty good for them. And I figured they'll probably be pretty similar. So I went ahead and got those. I did get some organic bananas here. You can see these are super green. That is not just the camera. But I like to do that, especially if I do have some, like I said, still to get through. It gives us a little bit of time. So I got those. Okay, a new item, again, at least for me. I think a bird just ran into the window. moving on. If you watched yesterday's vlog, it's kind of funny, just the timing of it. Nate was making the Asian cashew salad from Costco, like a kit that we got there. And this kind of reminds me of it, but this one's more of a peanut one than cashew, which you know your girl loves peanut anything, peanut butter, anything. But it kind of reminded me of that. It's like a cabbage blend, romaine lettuce in it though as well, which is kind of nice because the one from Costco, the cashew Asian salad is vegan, which is great, but it is completely cabbage based. So I like that it kind of has both peanuts, carrots, celery, fried rice noodles, green onion, and cilantro with peanut and lime dressing. This just sounded really, really good. And you can see the package there separately to mix it all together. So we'll see. I'm going to give that a shot. Let me know if you've tried that though. Got some of this organic zucchini here. That looks really good. That is like a really dark green. I also got some avocados here, these organic avocados. I got a 4-pack. I actually still have, I think last week I told you I did not purchase any because I still had a bunch and I'm almost out of them, but I do still have a few left. So I didn't want to go overboard either. They're all in our refrigerator. And guys, they've been in there for almost 2 weeks now and they're still good. See, like these are green right now, so I'm going to definitely leave these out, but probably in a day or two. It really doesn't take long. They'll be ready and I'll just pop them in my fridge and be good to go. Plus I love me a good cold avocado. So good. Anyway, I also got a thing of organic blueberries. You know the drill. I love blueberries on oatmeal. It's my go-to. One thing I did notice there, it's kind of funny because I feel like strawberries are kind of making their way back in. And depending on where you go, of course, you know, the price point is what it is. And lately though, it's been a little bit better. And so I've been getting my hands on it. And I don't know what happened this week, but at Trader Joe's, they did have a package of them for $9. I'm like, are you kidding me? And it wasn't even like a massive pack. It was not that big. No, we're going to do raspberries this time. I love raspberries too. Sometimes the only con with raspberries, at least for me, is they can kind of go bad quickly, but that's all right. I'll get through them. So I went that route this time. And of course, I got myself my cashew macadamia delight Trek mix. This is my favorite trail mix type blend there. I get it pretty much every time now, and I love it. It's so good. So here's how it actually goes down though. It's supposed to be a snack and you eat it all together. It doesn't happen. What happens is, you see those pineapple bits? Those go first. Then I eat the cashews. Then it's kind of left with like broken cashews with the like dried cranberries, which then I take those dried cranberries and almonds and put that on top of my oatmeal. How I do it. So basically this is just mine. Anyway, I went ahead and got some of these organic microgreens. I've gotten these in the past, but not every single time. The only con with this, I will say, I think one, it's a great way to get in some extra greens where you can, but it goes bad fast. It does. So I'm going to have to, you know, be mindful of that and use this up quickly. But what I was thinking of is avocado toast, as you do, and put a little bit of this over top. It's really good. So I grabbed it this time. I did get some, as you know, sourdough bread again. I'm going to actually eat that right after this. Anyway, I've been loving that combination. Sourdough bread, avocado on it, and like everything but the bagel seasoning. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of this. You're welcome. So good. And I also got some sliced cremini mushrooms for Nate in mind. You know, I don't do mushrooms, but he likes them. I also got my handful here, of course, of sweet potatoes. These are also pretty much just for me. I love them. I can't get enough. Last week, I finally shared with you guys. I'll put it right up here for you if you missed it. The recipe that I always go to with these. And this week will be no different. Love them. They had a big container full of asparagus right now that they were kind of pushing, and I'm like, I'm there for it. So got some asparagus here, got a couple bundles. I got one bag here of baby spring mix. So again, last week I did share with you, I did get a big tub of spinach and baby greens. We are almost out and they're pretty much on their way out, but I do want to get through those first and not have, you know, more greens go bad or be like chasing to finish them, you know? So I only got one bag this time, but I will probably have to stop and get a little bit more throughout the week somewhere. And I also went ahead and got some organic green beans. I love green beans, but it seems like I just have not purchased them in months. So I wanted to change it up this time. Anyway, I also got a thing here of the mandarin orange oranges. These are the ones with the stems on. They just looked really good. They were right when I walked in. And they also had like a good sized box of mandarins too, like the stemless ones where you got a little bit more. But I don't know, something about these just look delicious. So I went ahead and got those this time just to change it up. And then I got some of these gold potatoes for Nate in mind. I'm the sweet potato girl. He's the yellow or red potato person. And it's so funny because it never, ever used to be that way. It was completely the opposite, in fact, and now we've completely changed. Anyway, I also got this sourdough bread, like I mentioned. The sandwich bread fits in the toaster just right, so that's why I did it. Anyway, but yeah, again, avocado toast is where it's at, my friends. So, so good. So got that. I don't know if this is new, but I don't feel like I have actually tried this one. I feel like Trader Joe's has actually a ton of granola options, which is awesome. Just be careful if you are vegan as well. A lot of them can sneak in honey, and so it wouldn't be technically vegan, but just so you know, this one actually is though, but it's also a gluten-free blend. You can see right there too. It looks kind of good. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's all kind of relative, right? I did notice on here it's 1/3 cup is a serving, whereas a lot of them are like 3/4 cup for a serving. But I felt like overall the calories on this one was a lot lower than the others. But again, serving size is what it is too. Anyway, I also noticed that the sugar on this one though was a lot lower than most. So I just thought I would try this one out. Granola is one of those that I go in phases where I absolutely love it and I can't get enough. And I love to put a little bit into like my own cereal bowls where I do like a banana, an apple, and a handful of this. Hemp seeds, cinnamon. It's delicious with a little bit of almond milk over top and peanut butter. Okay, I get them really full, but and they can actually, with that said, though, get very calorie dense very, very fast. Although they're super satisfying. That's why I still do it. But I don't know. I'm hopeful that this one is actually really good, but also, like I said, a lower calorie option. I don't know. We'll see. But if that fails me, I will go back to my tried and true here, which is the low-fat granola with almond. I really, really like this one. It's extremely basic, but it's super, super good. I love it. I used to get this so often, but you'll see here, again, 3/4 cup is the serving, but the calories are higher. But again, it's because it's more, you know. So, you know, anyway, but yeah, I got a couple of those just to get me through. Plus, I actually got some acai packets. It's getting warm, my friends. It's actually like 70 degrees right now here in California, Central California, that is. And I want some smoothie bowls again in my life, and I like to put a little bit of granola over top. So that was the idea behind that. And then this is a new item, my friends, the cucumber and citrus face and body wipes. It says hypoallergenic, which I really, really look for. That's something that I pretty much use for like all of my products now because I'm super, super sensitive to things. So I'm a little nervous, but I want to try it out so I can give you guys my feedback because the price on these is pretty good too. But I thought too, if my face doesn't really love them, I can always just keep them in my gym bag and just have it just for, after getting out of the steam room and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm hopeful. Let me know if you've tried these though and what you think. This item I got is a thing here of coconut oil spray. I love to have this on hand for various recipes, especially in my air fryer. Very, very good. And then it was kind of interesting. This was like super, super cheap there. And I've tried many of their sauces, like marinara sauces, but I don't feel like I've tried this one. And it's like the basic. Maybe I'm wrong, but I do not think I've tried this one before. Super low calorie as well. Sometimes you got to watch that with certain marinara sauces. Pretty low sugar as well too. I don't know. It's a vegan one as of course, and it was a super cheap one, and I'm going to give it a shot just to have that on hand as well. Actually, yesterday I made, I took a Beyond Meat patty and chopped it all up and then did edamame spaghetti and just did I think it was a Whole Foods marinara sauce and did that as a quick dinner. It was so filling and so good. So I like to have these on hand just for those kinds of nights. And I got a couple things here of tomato sauce. I'm completely out right now. And I do have a few recipes that I do go to sometimes of like veggie soup. I have a chili recipe too. Again, if you are newer, I do have a website. I will have it linked below for you guys, completely free. For all of my recipes are there. So if you want to check check those out. But I like to have these on hand because many of my recipes I go to definitely call for tomato sauce. And I needed some more of the fire roasted tomatoes as well, so I got a couple cans of those. Got one thing here of the pizza dough, the garlic and herb one. We love this, and my kid likes to make this a lot too. I did not get the pizza sauce that's pretty much right by it in the refrigerated section. I've had it before though, and I think it's delicious, so I would definitely recommend it. But I do have one small, tiny little can of tomato sauce in my pantry right now from Aldi. It's like a teeny tiny one, but I will tell you, they're like 20 cents. And if you put just like your own little blend of like thyme, basil, oregano into it, you've got pizza sauce, right? And it's super, super good. And it's like the perfect size for making like your own homemade pizza. And just, I don't like a ton of sauce anyway. Anyway, it's the perfect amount. So that's why I passed on getting the pizza sauce there this time. I did get one thing here of the 10-minute farro. You guys know I love farro. I love it. I made a soup last week, in fact, with it. And I gave it some to my friends, Jose and Evie as well. And they both loved it too. Farro is awesome, my friends. Like, start using that in like soups and stuff where you would normally use like a rice or a pasta. Do this. It's like gummy. When it's cooked up, it's very gummy. And I love the texture that it gives. Anyway, love that. So I got another one of those to have on hand. I got one of these for Nate. He used to get this quite often, but he hasn't had it in a while. So just to change it up, the Green Goddess salad dressing, very, very good. Super fresh too. So I got that for him. Here is another new item, my friends. The organic chickpea and red lentil risotto. Basically, it's all it is chickpea flour and red lentil flour. Very good protein on it as well. I like that it is obviously just very minimal ingredients, but it's kind of like a rice. Maybe kind of like a rice meets an orzo type pasta. We'll see. I have no idea, have not heard really anything about this one, but I thought I'd try it out. I love pasta alternatives and rice alternatives. Nate is kind of meh to them. Overall, it's not a favorite for him, but for me, I like them. So we'll see. We will see. All right, I got my hands on it, my friends. The vegan chickenless seasoning salt. Now, I have to tell you, I saw this circulating on Instagram. It's kind of funny because like I follow I think it's Trader Joe's vegan or vegan Trader Joe's over there, which is great. They post different things. And there was a little bit of controversy with this one. As much as people were excited to see it, myself included, look at the ingredients. What does that mean? It says sea salt, onion powder, spices, turmeric, and garlic powder. What is spices? Like, what is that? And people were kind of like, they want to know what they're consuming, vegan or not. It's kind of like, well, what is in here? So it's kind of funny. What is the secret ingredient of spices? Now, basically, it is saying it is just a seasoning salt, because part of me is like, well, what do you really do with this, though? Like, what do I put this on? It just says with warm and savory spices in it. You can add to soups, salads, broths, vegetables, or wherever you like a little something extra. Got it. We'll see. I'm sure it's going to be good, though. Pretty much any kind of seasoning salt is. Anyway, it's kind of just funny, though, if you didn't notice that before. Let's try to figure out what spices is. I also got, of course, my chili lime seasoning. This is a must. I actually have a full one in my drawer right now, but it doesn't matter. I will not run out. I will not. So I got another one of these. Again, it goes with my sweet potatoes. I love it. I did see, this is a new one, the chili seasoning blend. Basically, I fell for it because it was new and I'm like, I have to try it. But it's just a like chili pepper, cumin, garlic powder, and oregano blend. Do I have all those spices already? Of course, but not in this cute little package, you know? So I bought it. Anyway. Got another Italian tomato paste in the tube. I like to have these on hand. I just feel like I don't waste it then. I also got a bag here of rigatoni. You guys know, if you're not new, my kid only eats pretty much anyway rigatoni for pasta. It's his go-to. He loves it. So I got another one of those. I want to start playing with tempeh again. I've had it before. I will say it's not my absolute favorite from when I've had it before, but I did not hate it by any means. And I want to play with it. It's very, very great protein, very good for you. few and we'll see what happens. But I got this organic one here, and I wanted to point out though, this one actually does not look that bad with the coloring. It's all pretty much a white color, but you can kind of see a little bit of discoloring up here. Some of these can look completely molded and spotted and like wrong, and you're gonna be like, but actually apparently that is totally normal for tempeh, so don't freak out if you see that. But you might freak out because I do. But anyway, but just to point that out, that it's actually very normal. It is a little weird. It is, if you've never had it before. I wouldn't say dive in with tempeh if you're new to like transitioning over from meat products. Maybe start with the tofu first. But again, it's very, very good protein. Look at that. And something different, you know? Here it is, my friends, the protein patties that are making their big debut, the plant-based burgers. I've heard many people really are impressed with them. They have 18 grams of protein in them, and that is a little bit less technically, not by much, by like 2 from the Beyond Meat ones, but again, very, very similar. And what I have heard is that they are extremely similar in taste, which I anticipated. So I'm excited to try these out though, just to see. I went ahead and picked up a vegan cream cheese here. This is my all-time favorite, guys, for vegan cream cheese is the Trader Joe's one. I think it's the best price for it, plus it tastes delicious. But you'll notice I didn't get any bagels. What I like to do sometimes, and I thought I would share this little trick with you, if you like to sometimes make like a cheese and nut board with crackers and dried fruits and those kinds of things for just a little something different. Nate and I like to do that sometimes with like a glass of wine, just every once in a while. Okay, for a while it was getting like too often, but now it's like once every couple weeks. And I was like, we should do that again, right? But I want to tell you what is one of the best combinations. Like, you got to try it. So take the vegan cream cheese, right? And then I already grabbed it because I want to show you guys. There's the tripod. This right here, my friends, the Thrive Market Organic Wild Blueberry Fruit Spread. I am obsessed with this. Not only just like to have a good old classic PB&J, but if you take like a tablespoon of this and a tablespoon of this and mix it, oh my goodness, it is so good. It's like a cheesecake. That's what it tastes like cheesecake, blueberry cheesecake. So good. If you are not familiar with Thrive Market, I do have it linked below if you want to check it out. I have a link that gives you 25% off your first order, free shipping, and free trial membership as well. I love it, and I swear by this stuff. In fact, I'm probably going to be doing a Thrive order here pretty soon. Of course, I will share it with you guys because I'm running low. That's right, I'm running low. I have a full one, and that means I'm running low. This is my only one left, and I usually have these like stocked in my pantry because I just love them. This is like a sugar-free jelly, essentially. It's got no added sugar to it. It's just sweetened with actual like fruit juice. It's so good. So, so good. I highly recommend it. They have tons of flavors too, but my personal favorite is the blueberry. But I just thought I would share that little tip with you. It's bomb. It's so good. So yeah, I thought we could do that again sometime this week. Got a thing here of SemiSweet chocolate chips. I'm almost out of these, and I just like to keep them on hand just in case I get inspired to bake something up. And these are vegan friendly. Be careful though, the chocolate chunks are not, but these ones are. This is one of my favorite meatless like crumbles. I love it for like taco nights when we get that craving. It's very, very good, and it's a good price. So I love to have that on hand as well. I also got this thing here of bruschetta. It tastes like pizza. It straight up tastes like pizza to me. And you can of course put this like over toast or something like that. But I was thinking of just even putting like it on like the pizza that we make, in fact, just to kind of like enhance the flavor. I don't know. But speaking of that though, I did notice when I was looking over at the pizza dough and stuff, they do not have any vegan cheese anymore. They used to have the shredded mozzarella vegan shreds or whatever. They don't have it anymore. So we'll come up with something, but kind of strange. Usually they have that, you know, at least some kind of option for like a vegan cheese there. It's kind of weird. Anyway, I also got a thing here of the creamy salted peanut butter. I have about half left in the fridge of a Costco sized one, and that makes me anxious. So You guys know I'm a peanut butter girl. And so I got another one of those. I love the one from Costco and I love the one from Trader Joe's. Those are my two go-tos. I love them. I also got a thing here of almond butter. We're completely out and we love to pair that up with apples. Very good snack. So get the salted one too. It tastes better. Anyway, I also got a thing of the dishwasher detergent gel. I love it from there. It's my favorite. I always get it there. It's good stuff. Got some dog treats, of course, because they've been good. And we're completely out right now and they love these ones. So I got the dog treats. And then I did get an almond milk with vanilla here. They are unsweetened. And I got the soy milk unsweetened as well. I do still have a little bit left from last week. So I just got one of each this time. I also got some orange juice. That has not gone anywhere. We have been just on an orange juice kick. And I'm here for it, and I'm just gonna let that ride until I get really sick of it. But for now, I'm into it. So I actually got a couple of these. People are mad too. Look. Do you see the size difference? Oh, I guess they made the size a little bit less now, but I think the price is still the same as what people are saying. These are, again, things I see online, but you know what? It happens. I'm still gonna drink it, so... Anyway, I got two things here of the rice cauliflower stir fry. It's one of my favorite things there. I love it. And it's kind of funny. Right now we have two of these in the freezer, but I'm officially not going to eat those ones because they've been Nate's ice packs and they're going to continue to be his ice packs. It's not really a waste. They're being used every day, but they've been in and out of the freezer so many times to the point of I'm not comfortable eating them anymore that I needed to get some that we actually can eat. So I got to put this like in a separate spot. Anyway, got those, love it. And again, I did mention I got some of the acai puree packets, and I did. I love them from Trader Joe's. They are unsweetened, which I really appreciate because a lot of these where you will find acai packets, they have so much added sugar and they just don't need it because by the time you add the rest of your fruit that you're going to add into this or the granola on top or whatever it is, you do not need more sugar. You just don't. And they taste amazing. So I love that they have that as the option there. And then I got 2 bags of the frozen lightly salted edamame. I will literally cook up an entire one and that is a snack for me. Like I just love edamame and I've been going back to it recently and I needed some more. All right, I'm sorry for rambling. I just thought I would talk to you guys. I haven't been here in a while, so it was exciting. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's haul. I'll put the total here for you guys, and I hope you guys have a great, great day, and I will see you guys next time.